Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back for my existing subscribers. We're going to go over the hooked Sztuki, and I know I messed it up, so don't hate me too much, but the Ella Elite skin. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it, and then overall whether or not it's worth the investment of the $15, $16 that they are asking. So let's go ahead and get started with the way the Elite skin looks. It does fit Ella's style, in my opinion, with the crazy hair and the that punk rock look to it. I think it looks really cool. The presentation is A1. It looks really nice. It's crisp. It's clean. And like I said, it fits, right? So it fits a character. The thing that I do not like about it is that the end game, it's kind of like when she was first released and you had that emotionless look. Her body doesn't look alive, because if you look at like the kind of like the midriff where her pants and the belt kind of split, it's just like kind of pasty in the game. It doesn't mesh well. I'll see if I can get a screenshot of it. But that's one of the things that I do not like about the Elite skin. I wish that they just polished that, fixed it, made it look more realistic. I know that might be something that is limiting by the game engine, being that this game came out in 2015 and they're doing their best. But to me, it does not look good. Now I can tell you what does look good is the actual weapon skins for this Elite character. So essentially with it's kind of tough to explain. I don't know. It just kind of flows. It's the same color as the Grismont mines were. It just feels like if she were to make a skin, this is what she would make for her actual gun skin. So they nailed it. Like I said, the presentation and the way it looks, like the outside of her is A1. But like I said, if they could just rework her, I know she's pale and that's fine. But if they kept and just made it look more alive, if they just made her look more alive, I think I'd be more okay with this skin. If you can control the recoil for Ella, this would be a good purchase. I cannot. So I definitely cannot control the recoil on this chick. It hits way harder than Buck for me. It's up. I think it's up and to the left if you use it was a compensator or a flash hider, one of them. But for whatever reason, my mind can't wrap around it. I'm going like down and to the right. It doesn't even work. It doesn't help. The shots go everywhere, dude. I've seen people that are nasty with her Scorpion. I miss the way it used to be, because I used to, when I played console and before all the nerfs, I had I think it was like a 2.2 KD or 2.1 KD with Ella. And yeah, it's like a 1.2 now, which isn't the worst in the world, but definitely I used to be way better with her. Get Flank made the video talking about, is she too powerful? And I think what the ultimate conclusion he came to, which I agree with, is that it didn't have to be a damage reduction and a recoil increase. It could have been either or, and she would have been in a good place. I would prefer them to leave the damage low, because the gun still fires. It's Spitfire. It explodes bullets, right? I would prefer them leave the damage where it's at, but reduce the recoil, and that would make me happy with Ella overall. I'd say go for it. It's not a bad Elite skin by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that one thing that it gets on my nerves. She looks lifeless, bro. So when you're looking at her, it's just one of those things that's like, I feel like it's one of those still face memes again. But if you can get past that, hands look decent. You know, the jacket looks pretty cool, which you see a little bit of the jacket while you're playing. But outside of that, it's more or less more of the same. Her Pro League is actually better. If you were able to snag that up and you have that, I would just keep that, because I think it's better anyways. But yeah, that's my review and my opinion of the Ella Elite skin. It's an okay skin. The presentation of it, as far as like character image and all that, is A1. It looks fantastic. But if they could fix it, which they probably can, because I've seen, who was it? One of the operators got a completely new Maverick. They reworked Maverick's face, if you've noticed that. So they could easily fix it. Let's just see what they do. Overall, though, if you are into Ella and you can control the recoil, because otherwise you'd be buying a character that would be extremely difficult to shoot with, it's a purchase. If not, and you're kind of just like a casual Ella player, I wouldn't really go this one. There's different characters or operators. God bless, if I could just remember right. There's different operators that are more useful, that if you play them and you don't have their Elite, that would be a better buy. All right, you guys be easy. I'll catch you in the next review.